In this video, I'm going to be going through all the key features and benefits of the Mountfield 1330M. Everything from performance, reliability and durability. So keep watching to find out if this is the right tractor for you. So the Mountfield 1330 is actually our best-selling lawn tractor. We sell more of these than any other model that we list. And there's a good reason for that. This tractor is suitable for up to 2 acres, but generally we sell it to customers who've got around an acre to an acre and a half. This tractor is the perfect size for going and being stored in most garden sheds. It's got a powerful, reliable engine, and it's a great all-round package. So let's start with what's under the bonnet. This tractor is powered by a Stiga ST400 352cc overhead valve engine. Now we found these engines to be extremely reliable and they're also quite fuel efficient if you compare them to some of the older engines you see on lawn tractors like Briggs & Stratton or Kohler. That engine is coupled to a 6-litre fuel tank, and this is a particularly fuel efficient engine. It runs at about 1 litre to 1.5 litres an hour, depending on the incline and how thick the grasses you're cutting. So that gives you anywhere between a 4 and 6 hour run time on 1 tank of fuel. This engine is coupled to a 5-speed manual gearbox. You've got 5 forward speeds and 1 reverse. It's simple, easy to operate. There's a dual clutch and brake pedal down on the side here. So you depress the brake, select your speed and pull off in that speed. So it's different to a car where you would put your foot on the clutch, change the gear on the move. On a lawn tractor, you actually select your operating speed and then pull off in that speed. So now we're going to cover the cutting system. This tractor is fitted with a twin-bladed 84cm deck. It's got 7 different heights of cut operated on this lever just here. The deck itself is mounted on floating wheels. Now, these wheels allow the deck to move up and down if it goes over an undulation. We call them anti-scalp wheels, and they help protect the lawn if you've got some bumpy or undulating areas. They're twin counter-rotating blades which eject the grass cuttings through the centre of the tractor into the grass box, and they give very, very good dry and damp grass collection. The cutter deck is fitted with 2 hose lock connectors, so you can put your hose lock connector on from your hose pipe, switch the blades on and clean the deck underneath. Now that's particularly good if you've been cutting in damp conditions or using the mulching feature, and it saves having to try and tip the mower to the side and scrape it out underneath. And the blades themselves are operated by an electromagnetic clutch, which is operated on the dashboard here. Now the good thing about an electronic clutch is the belts are kept under full tension all the time, so it actually extends the life of that wearing part, that drive belt that drives the cutter blades, with that being constantly under tension, and it's 2 magnetic plates which are coming together. That dramatically extends the life of that belt, and it's much easier to operate than some of the old-fashioned lever tension systems. So moving on from that cutter deck, the 2 counter-rotating blades blow the grass up through the middle of the tractor into the grass collector at the back. Now this is a 200-litre grass box, and it can be emptied by actually lifting it off and tipping it where you want to tip it, or you can reverse the tractor up to where your dumping area is, lean back and just pull on it and tip like that. In addition to grass collection, this tractor now also comes with a mulching plug included. So this strange looking device here actually inserts into the back of the tractor, and with the specially designed blades that are already fitted to the tractor as standard, it turns the deck into a mulching deck, which blends the grass up really, really fine and saves the need to collect it. In addition to that, you can actually get an optional extra rear discharge chute, which fits in place of the grass box and blows the grass onto the ground. That would be particularly useful if you were cutting areas which don't get mowed very often, maybe like a grass verge or part of a field, or an area which you're not bothered about collecting but also is too long for mulching, because for best results on mulching you need to be cutting regularly. we're also including a tow bar, which used to be an optional extra. It's now included. That gives you the flexibility to put a trailer behind it, or a roller, or a chain harrow, or any other implement that can be towed by a garden tractor. Maneuverability. Now, one of the things I really like about this tractor is its very, very tight turning circle. If you look at the front wheels there, this tractor really turns very tight. It's 180 centimetre turning radius, and that's a much tighter turning circle than you'll see in many other brands on the market. The width of the tractor, a lot of people worry about, am I going to get it through the garden gate? Will it fit through the shed door? So the width of the tractor is, it's around 88 centimetres, or if you allowed 3 foot, that would mean it would go into your garage or your shed. The other good thing about this model is it's recently had a tyre upgrade. It's now featuring 15-inch tyres at the front and 18-inch tyres at the back. That's particularly good if you've got undulations or humps and bumps going from gravel, maybe down a small curb. The extra tyre width is useful in those scenarios, and they're fitted with Carlisle turf saver tyres to protect the grass when you're turning. So that's a great all-round package. So the seat is fitted with a safety switch, so if you left the seat or fell off the tractor whilst you were operating it, the engine would cut out and the blades would stop. It's also fitted with a reverse safety switch, so if you select reverse, you need to confirm it on the dashboard, so you're deliberately reversing back and not going to accidentally drive over something. Very simple controls. You've got a key switch and a throttle control for the engine revs and a choke control. It has a cup holder on the back here for your bottle of water or your beer if you like to having a little cheeky drink. And then in the center console here, there's a little tray where you could put a mobile phone, or as if you have to stop and pick dog toys up or things off the lawn, there's somewhere to put them just under here. One of the other great things about this tractor, it's covered by a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. Just like a car, it's subject to servicing. So each year you have the machine serviced and you get another year warranty up to 5 years. Some of the other features that I like that you don't see on all garden tractors is the front axle kingpins have proper grease nipples on them. So you can actually lubricate those, and they're not just a plastic wearing bush. They've actually got proper grease nipples on there. The drain point on the engine for the engine oil, there's actually an extended tube with a nut on it, so you can get something under there to drain the oil out. Believe it or not, that is not standard on a lot of tractors, and to drain the oil on a lot of tractors, it ends up going all over the chassis and everywhere, so that's quite a nice little feature. It has a charging point for the battery on the side of the column, so you can buy a Mountfield battery charger, and rather than having to dig into where the battery is, you can actually just plug it straight in the side here, which is a nice little feature. The other great thing about buying a Mountfield tractor is it's backed by one of the biggest dealer networks in the UK. So from a spare parts, service and backup point of view for many years to come, you've got that reassurance of the dealer network. You can get the spare parts for them. And I think that's a really valuable thing to have. There's a lot of tractors which might cost maybe £100 less or something like that. At the point of purchase, you think, oh, that's cheaper. But really, having the backup of a quality dealer network for the future, I think is worth its weight in gold. Now, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and the points I've raised will help you in making your decision on your next tractor purchase. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss our future videos. Now, in the description, I will put a link to our website where you can buy this and see more information, and we've got other videos on there as well for you to look at. So thank you for watching.